Why do people call me Red? My mother had red hair. She had the typical Maureen O'Hara hair. And she was a wonderful, warm, friendly woman. I loved her very, very much. And I'm not saying that completely or entirely that rubbed off onto me, but it had a bit of a way of people in those days that say, "Hey, Redzer," to me, referring to me as the offspring of the woman with the red hair. So that was the beginning of how that started. Grew up in Milltown, a little place about 4 miles south of the city of Dublin. Real nice family, innocent, ordinary, working class family, a good time. Great childhood, happy. I had 4 brothers and 2 sisters. My mum and dad were great. Most of the people in my family sing. Some of them are better than others. My eldest sister was a soprano, and my other sister was a mezzo. And my father used to play operatic music. I grew up listening to Benjamin O'Gilly and John McCormack and Caruso and all of those great singers. And we got to know opera without realizing what we were listening to. We were listening to Donizetti and Verdi and all of those people when we didn't even know who they were. And I remember my father cried his eyes out when Gilly died because he had met him by accident at Mass one Sunday in the little church off Grafton Street in Dublin. And he was in there one Sunday morning and he saw his hero. And he went up to him and he said to him, "Mr. Gilly," and he got his autograph. And when he died, my father nearly died with him. He was so upset. I first found that I enjoyed singing when I was about 10 years old. That's when I realized that it was easy for me. What I started singing first of all was choir music, hymns, prayers. When you'd hear all of the people, apart from the choir, when you'd hear all of the people singing with the organ, it was a big, huge organ in our church. It was very uplifting and very moving and very, it tore at your soul. And it was later to become something that I used very much in my shows and in my concerts. It went from there, really. I went from school choirs to the Dublin Grand Opera Society as a chorister, and I loved it. I learned how to read, and I practiced a couple of other instruments, and from there it just took me to my first band, which was a little band called The Colours, and they were great innocent days. And I had another band then called The Wheels, and they lasted about 1.5 years. And then I formed another band, or I was involved with another band, which we had great success with. And then I was a solo artist from then on in. My first musical influences, I'd have to say, were people like Ray Charles, and people like Elvis Presley, some of the better pop groups, Stevie Wonder, lots of those kind of things.
I will sing, I will praise, even in my darkest time, through the sorrow and the pain, I will sing.
I Will Sing is a tremendous song. It affects me deeply when I sing it, because it brings me back through my life in an instant to my darkest times. And it brings me from there right into the present time.
I will sing, I will praise, even in my darkest time, through the sorrow and the pain, I will sing, I will praise.
When you really believe what you're singing, and you know that the words mean the truth, it can have a profound effect on the audience.
I will sing, I will praise, even in my darkest time, through the sorrow and the pain, I will sing, I will sing, I will sing.
I became a singer because I really love music. Otherwise, why would anyone want to get into this crazy business? I mean, it's a tough business, and it doesn't matter where you are, it's hard work.